Welcome.
Attention, please.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the No Comfort Zone podcast. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Broadcasting to the world from Rockford, Illinois. This is your wake-up call.
Warning.
You are the solutions to all your problems. Stop thinking average. Become the hero version of yourself. Every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. It all matters. You've entered the No Comfort Zone. It's time for a reality check.
Hey, what's happening, sports fans in podcast land? Hey, I need your help. So I need your help. If you listen to this podcast, please do me a huge favor. Hate to open this up by asking a favor right away, but I need your help. Please go to iTunes and please write me a kick-ass review. I need it. I would love to hear your review about the podcast. Let me know if I'm going in the right direction, wrong direction, or just let me know that you're listening. 5 stars are always nice, but I'll take whatever I can get. And I know this podcast isn't that professional. For Christ's sake, I'm doing it on my phone, driving to and from work. And then I go through my little snippets in my life, but really it's there to help you. Maybe it's entertaining, maybe it's to help you understand that you're not alone, that, believe it or not, in failure, in the journey through failure, you might be able to find some success. I did it, and I know you can do it too. I just want you to take it easy on yourself and realize that you're not in this alone. And if you need a little personal motivator or somebody that's going to actually say to you, you know what, I can get you jacked up. I can make you feel 8 feet tall and bulletproof when you need it. Whether it's going to that job interview, getting ready to ask that nice, lovely person out on the next date, or when it's ready to have a critical conversation with your family. I'm the person that you can call because I'm going to help you through it. Am I an expert? Absolutely not. But I've screwed up enough in my life to realize that now where I'm at, I can see things differently, and I've created a lot of success for myself based on my own terms, my own communication, and all the failures that I've had before in the past. So if you can spread the word out there by giving me a nice kick-ass review, I'd greatly appreciate it, because you just never know. Somebody that might be down in their luck, that might need some help, might reach out to me, and I might be able to help them because you put a good review out there. So is it self-serving? Absolutely. I'm trying to get as many 5-star reviews as I can. Do I need your help? Of course I do. So I'm asking for your help. Could you please help me and give me a great review? Now, here is the story. Here's what I wanted to talk to you about today. Have you ever found yourself working hard in a certain area? Let's say that you are an ambitious person, and that's who I think listens to this podcast, ambitious people. So you're working in a certain space, you're going towards a certain objective, and as you work really hard to get there, you fall down. You work really hard to get there, you get a lot of criticism. You're deemed a failure because you're not as successful yet, maybe in your own head or whatever. I'm so hard on myself and so brutal, and the conversations that I have in my head, they're terrible. I got to get out of my own head more often. And I'm not having success week 1, not having success week 2, not having success week 3. I'm still going at it though, and I'm still going strong, and I am crapped out. I am down in the dumps. I rely on the blueprint. I am aware that I am not having any success whatsoever. Your brain, when you ask it a question, it'll start to answer it. What are the things that I can do right now to feel better because I feel miserable? I almost feel like I'm in a state of depression, overwhelmed, and I have fear and paranoia going on. Like I'm letting down the world. That's really what was going on. That's happening. And I'm that guy that stays positive and motivated. I'm very real when it comes to this stuff because I know in the corners of my heart, in the deepest corners of my heart, I do this podcast because by helping you in its own way, I can help me. And I've been through a lot, and I know you have too. I even did a podcast on that. But when you keep working towards a certain thing and you're not getting any success, think of it like that little bean, that little seed under the ground. You keep watering it, there's nothing up above the soil, there's nothing happening of the soil, and then all of a sudden it sprouts up. It breaks through the soil. And then when it breaks through the soil, then what it does, it grows and grows and grows, and then what it does, it blossoms. And I've been doing this for 5 weeks, this grinding it out, trying to move this multiple needles, if you will, in my business that I manage. And it's difficult because I have a lot of personalities. I have a lot of conflict. everybody that I work with is good at problem solving, but there's a lot of problems. The job is super simple, but it's not easy. The hours are long and they're hard, but in the end, there's a lot of competitors out there. It's a brutal world to be in. And not getting the necessary success that I want in the timeline that I think is possible, well, I kept working at it. And then I get to a point, and then actually something happened. I decided to let go. I'm going to keep doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to keep working at it. And I'm going to take my feelings and my emotions and the negative things that are going on, I'm going to put those to the side. And sure enough, because I'm managing it daily, I'm looking at it, I'm looking at all the solutions, something ended up happening. I went to a person, by the way, there's a lot of people that I speak with, that I work with, that are talking to me differently. The tone is different. Please hear me when I tell you this. The tone and how they speak to me, it's almost like it's a little bit of lack of respect, a little bit of, yeah, you're kind of like a victim. I don't know how to put it, but I just know that there's a negative tone. Not that they're being evil or, critical or conniving or any of that stuff. Just a little bit shorter, a little bit less patient. Now that's understandable because we got riots going on. We got a pandemic happening. Things are half open, half closed. Things are just crazy, man. And if you're experiencing this right now and you've made it this far, like the old commercial says, you've come a long way, baby. But in all of this, I'm taking it very personal and I'm carrying this heavy lies the crown, right? All the decisions that are being made on a regular basis, I don't know if they're right decisions or wrong decisions because I'm not experiencing any success. Kind of like when I decided to sober up and my therapist said, listen, you've abused drugs, pharmaceutical, recreation, illicit, and alcohol for so long that getting you off all this stuff, all of your hormone levels, chemical levels for happiness and feeling any type of joy could be gone forever. Could you imagine that? And for about a year, they were. Imagine no joy for a year, no happiness, nothing, just flat. A horrible place to be. No peaks and no valleys, just flatline and no escape. Couldn't do any drugs or alcohol or any of that stuff. So I worked a lot on myself. I tried to work out really hard. And in the end, they all finally came back. So 5 weeks into this program, I'll tell you, I just can't believe it. Personally, professionally, spiritually, just like the no comfort zone I did back in 2017, in its own way, focusing intensely, success started to come. And success didn't come in a little way. It came from everywhere. It came in my relationship. Came from relationships with my kids. It came in my relationship with money. There's opportunities that presented itself that are just absolutely amazing that I never thought would be ever possible. But I've always wanted and dreamed about this would be great if this happened. And it's actually happening. It's manifesting as we're speaking right now. That's happening. And the best part is the business, that 5 week project is starting to turn around. And it's starting to be epic. And what I mean by that is in 2017, I did the same thing and I got similar results. So everyone's starting to go in the right direction. Everything's starting to come together. But like they say, this time too shall pass. So it feels good right now. And I'm not even anywhere near close to being as successful as I want to be. And there never will be a time. But I'm saying right now, it feels good. It feels good to look back for 5 weeks and look at it and go, these were my goals. These were my ambitions. Now I'm starting to see that seed sprout and actually become just above the earth. Now I'm starting to see, wait a minute, there's something there. I'm so glad I didn't give up. The moral of the story is this: you can't fail as long as you don't give up. It might not happen in the time that you want, but it will happen in time. You just got to keep going at it. Keep going at it every day, every time, without fail. No exceptions. If you really want to win, if you truly want to win, and you can feel it from the bottom of your feet to the top of your head and every core fiber in your body, you can feel it. And you radiate that you want it more than anything, and you're willing to do whatever it takes to become successful, success will show up. Success will show up in a way that you've never even dreamed before. You can actually have the things that you want in your life. You can be the person you've always wanted to be. And you could do the things you've always wanted to do when and with the people you wanted to do. But I'm telling you this, you need to believe in yourself. And when you can believe in yourself at a level where you know you're going to work your ass off and when no one else is watching and your character truly kicks in, what's really going to happen is you're going to start to love the person that you are. And when you love the person you are and you're grateful for the person you are and you appreciate the hard work and you feel that gratitude for what you're experiencing, your personal reality will change, and it will change for the better. If you get comfortable and you think that you've made it, it will all go away. It'll never sprout above the earth. So my friends, my listeners, people out there in podcast land, and if you're new to the show, come back again and again and again and again. I'm telling you right now, there's only one way to live, and that's to get out of your comfort zone so you can live on purpose.
Say goodbye.
Want more of the No Comfort Zone? You can follow Dan on Instagram and Twitter at NoComfortZone1.
Bye.
Or on the web at thenocomfortzone.com.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the No Comfort Zone podcast.
Bye-bye.